Hi, it's Jen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going behind the scenes to show you exactly how we make our foaming hand soap tablets. They are those little kind of pills that you drop into a foamer bottle and then add water, allow it to dissolve, and then you'll have that kind of soft, pillowy foam to wash your hands with. To start, we sift our dry ingredients together just to make sure that there's a perfect distribution. And then also I start with the SCS, which is the surfactant making the bubbles, because it gets airborne and kind of can make you cough. Next, we're going to add in the sodium carbonate or washing soda, and it just helps to break down dirt on your hands when you're washing them. This is cream of tartar. It's going to help the tablets keep their form when you're placing them into the foamer bottle. The next two ingredients, even though small, are very important. One is a preservative to prevent bacteria growth, and the other is a chelating agent to help the tablets make foam even in hard water. Now we'll use the whisk to sift it through that colander to get all of the lumps or any remaining bits and pieces. It needs to be really smooth. There can't be any chunks when we make these little tablets. Everything needs to be perfectly distributed. Now we're ready to add the liquid ingredients or the wet phase. This is cocoa betaine, which is a foam booster, as well as essential oils to make the scent. Now you're going to see me mix and mix and mix and mix some more because we want to get all of this incorporated, and the wet phase is actually a really small percentage of the formula, and so getting it incorporated takes a little bit of effort. The last ingredient that we're going to add here in a minute is citric acid, which will cause the fizzing that dissolves the tablet into the water, creating the liquid that will foam through your foamer bottle. These tablets dissolve completely. They don't leave a film on the bottom of your soap bottle, and the liquid is clear. It's not cloudy. This formula also doesn't leave your hands dry after you're done washing them, like so many foaming soaps do. You're going to see me squirt alcohol in this in a minute, and that's because it tends to get powdery. That liquid phase is so small. It takes a bit to get it all mixed in. Am I mixing forever? Yes. I'm getting this ready for the citric acid and trying to ensure that it's not going to react when I pour it in to any pocket of liquid phase. Also, I just want to make sure that it's completely mixed because once I add the citric acid, the dough changes consistency, and you'll see that here in a minute. So these tablets, when you put them into the bottle, they take anywhere from like 12 hours-ish to completely dissolve. I usually tell people to put them in, leave it overnight, fill it the rest of the way with water, and you'll be good to go. So here I'm mixing it some more. So like I said, this is like a mix, put something in, mix some more, and then when you're done mixing, mix it some more. It's really important, and it's going to kind of start to come together and make kind of like a Play-Doh consistency, maybe slightly stickier than a Play-Doh. And then we'll have to kind of work through and make sure there aren't any clumps. That's what I'm doing here. As it's kind of started to clump itself, but just to make sure that it's kind of a homogeneous dough as opposed to having any pockets of ingredients that haven't been mixed together. So here you can see it's starting to kind of form that dough. And I'm pretty sure that if you left it in the bowl, it may start to do this in different places because the consistency changes over the course of making the little tablets. And you'll see that as we move along. So now I have this all set to weigh out the individual tablet portions, and I first start by just dividing it into 10-gram chunks, and then I will go back through and round them off, mostly just enough to be able to get them into that PVC tube to be able to be pressed down by the wooden dowel, and then that's what forms the tablets. Now is the pressing into the tablet shape through the PVC pipe, and I do them one at a time and press them out. I've found this to be the easiest way, and less of the dough sticks to everything. From the mixing stage to this stage, the dough is gradually becoming more and more sticky, and it will continue to do that until it dries out. I leave these pressed tablets on these trays until kind of the next morning or sometime the next day. So maybe roughly 24 hours, depending on how humid it is here. We're in Florida. It can be up to 2 days. I do flip them in between to make sure we're getting, thoroughly dry. After this, each tablet goes into a heat seal package just to keep it from activating. And then we place 10 of them in a box. To use them, you open one of the heat sealed packs and you take out the tablet and place it in 7 or 8 ounces of water, and it will fizz overnight. The soap will be ready in the morning. And if you have a big bottle, like a 16-ounce bottle, you can use 2 tablets. That is how we make foaming soap tablets. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed the behind the scenes look, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. We do cleaning videos around here as well as other making type videos with soap and cleaning products and bath and body products. And we have all kinds of fun. So come back and join us again. You can pick these up on our website at seaspraysoaps.com, and they come in a variety of scents. Thanks for watching.